friends, welcome back to my channel, and today I've got a chicken fajita recipe for you. And this is such a versatile recipe. I love to make this recipe with wraps, with chicken sandwiches, and even with pasta. So here I'm making this recipe with pasta. To make any recipe with fajita, you need a fajita spice. Though many are available in the market, I like to make my own spice and keep it in the airtight container. So here I have got oregano, dried oregano, and I have red chili powder. Then I have the roasted ground cumin. You can use the normal ground cumin, but I always keep the roasted in my house handy. Paprika powder, garlic powder, and onion powder. All these spices are 1 tablespoon each, and if you see, I have not added any salt to this. Now we are just going to mix these all spices well till they are well combined, and then you can store it into airtight container and use an as and when it is required. And I don't add any salt because each and every recipe demands a salt of its own. For this recipe, I have taken 450 grams of chicken, but you can substitute the chicken with only vegetables or shrimp or beef, any meat that you like. And I've cut the chicken into juliennes, and we're going to marinate it with juice of half a lemon. The lemon is going to act as a tenderizer as well as give flavor. And also I'm going to add a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. In case if you do not have Worcestershire sauce, then you can add a tablespoon of soya sauce. And also you remember the fajita seasoning that we just mixed. So I'm going to add the spice mix to this chicken, just about a teaspoon of that, and we are going to mix this chicken and let it marinate into the fridge for about half an hour or 45 minutes so that all the flavors get mixed with the chicken very well. You could use any pasta that is available. I have only penne pasta, so I'm going to use about 250 grams of this penne, and I'm going to cook it according to the instructions given on the pack. In the vegetables here, I have got 4 different types of capsicum, but actually you can even use one color, but I wanted to make it a bit colorful, so I've taken green, red, yellow and orange, and I've cut these peppers into juliennes, and I have taken about half a capsicum each of the colors, and I have about 3 cherry tomatoes, but you can even take 1 large tomato or half of a tomato and then cut it into slices. In the other vegetables, I have taken 1 onion, for which I have cut into roughly thick slices, and I have taken about 3 garlic cloves which I have finely chopped, half a teaspoon of crushed red chilli, and I have got half a teaspoon of salt, and we will be adding more according to taste. And what I have here is chillies, which are not jalapenos, but they are small chillies and very spicy, so in case if you have children, then you can just skip that part. And the other thing we are going to add is the fajita seasoning and milk, so about 3/4 cup milk you could add, and we are going to cook it in olive oil. In a heavy bottom pan, I have taken some oil, and into that I'm going to add my garlic and the crushed red chili, and we're going to saute it till the garlic becomes aromatic. Then I'm going to add my marinated chicken along with its juices, and we're going to cook till it's 75% done and a bit of water is left. When we come to that stage, I'm going to add chillies, which I've cut roughly so that it becomes very easy to fish out, especially when you're serving to the kids. Now we are adding the vegetables to it. So I'm adding the onions, the bell peppers and the tomato to it. I've cut the tomato into half. In case if you're going to add 1 whole tomato, make sure that you cut it into thick slices like how we've cut the onions and the bell peppers. And look at this beautiful riot of colors over here. I'm adding half a teaspoon of salt right now, and we are also going to add a tablespoon of the fajita seasoning. Now in case if you're using a store-bought fajita seasoning, you might have to watch out on your salt because the store-bought seasoning has a very high content of salt. So we're going to roast this on a high flame for about 2 minutes, taking care that the chicken does not stick to the bottom and the vegetables are also crisp. So after 2 minutes, we are going to add the milk. The choice is yours whether you want to add almond milk, soy milk, skimmed milk, full fat or low fat. So here we are adding milk because I want to add a creaminess to my pasta, and you have to boil the pasta al dente because that will give a nice crunchiness to this dish. So I'm adding the pasta right now, and then we are going to toss it well. Again we are going to cook it on a high flame and let the milk boil and adjust well into the pasta. So after 5 minutes here, most of the milk is absorbed into the pasta, and we are going to top it with cilantro, and then our chicken fajita pasta is all ready to be served. So friends, here our Mexican dish chicken fajita pasta is ready. Serve it with some garlic bread, and do give it a try. Post me your comments and share my videos with your family and friends, and do like us on Facebook and subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching my video.